Hello, and once again, welcome to another episode of Shoky Quickies. Okay, it's weird if I do it that way. So, anyways, new Shoky Quickie. Got another thing here that I got from good old Nate Simmons, or Nate's Toys and Collectibles, and it is the Heavy Mando from the Black Series. Now, I missed this when it first came out because I think it was a Best Buy exclusive. And much like most of the first Mandalorian wave, good luck finding it after the first time it came out. I was lucky to get just the Mandalorian, you know, and eventually, of course, the baby Yodas, the little baby Yodas. Now, hopefully, they'll be giving us more of the Mandalorian people over time. We do have an updated Mando with the full Beskar armor coming very soon. I'll probably be picking that up. Actually, I just remembered, I have new figures coming already that I ordered. So, you do have him there in his big old plastic prison. He's a thick boy, very thick, and of course heavy infantry Mandalorian, and he is number 4, ages 4+. Now let's read the thing. By the way, he's a deluxe figure, so he's D2. So that means I got D1, which I believe was Captain Fuzzy Pants. I think, or Captain Fuzzy Bottom. I got his name wrong. I feel bad. And then I think. What's his face, the big kind of prawn type guy from Solo was number 2, and then I think D3, D4. Who did I just look at? That was a deluxe figure. Oh, that would be Yoda and Luke was a deluxe thing. So anyway, let's read this here. Heavy infantry Mandalorian, a brawny warrior encased in the strongest Beskar armor. Mysterious heavy infantry Mandalorian, part of the secretive enclave of his people, a born survivor. He guards a precious armory and helps keep the flames of Mandalorian heritage flickering in this time of galactic chaos. I would have just said the flames of Mandalore, to be totally honest, but that's just me. Now we got to make some nerds cry because I'm opening the box. Because I take stuff out of the box. The box is going in the trash. Almost knock stuff over. Gotta be careful when I throw this. Ooh. Big boy. Alright, so here's our big old Mando. And honestly, this is probably going to be a fairly quick review. I mean, I guess that's the point. These are supposed to be quickies. Because he's just a big brick almost. Come on, buddy. Oh, good God. Okay. And then we need his giant jetpack gun of death. Come on. Good Lord, look at that gun. Okay, so there's our clamshell. That's going. It actually, like, floated. It didn't really fall. Okay, so let's look at the big boy himself, and then we'll look at the gun. He's hefty. You know, he's actually good size. Like, here's a Wally. I know you guys don't always know how big Wally is, but he's roughly, like, a 2-inch figure. But just for comparison, there's a Luke, you know. So he's a big boy. He's, you know, in a lot of ways, Mandalorians remind me of Spartans from Halo. So this guy reminds me of George from Halo Reach. So anyways, so this looks pretty cool. Was it Reach? Or was it Halo 4? Where was George? I don't remember. Either way, George, the big bruiser guy. So we got a lot of weathering happening here. Where's this light? Let's see if I can get a little more. Alright, so we got some nice ding holes and stuff like that. There's actual dings, and then they actually weathered into them. That's pretty cool. Got his very different rangefinder going on there. Little double triangles molded in. Paint isn't the smoothest, at least on the actual visor, but it's pretty good. There's actually a texture right there. That's interesting. And of course, he's got the Beskar going on, all blue. He does have that logo there. It's pretty classic, realistically. I think this is a giant flamethrower on his arm. You got a lot of weathering. Honestly, super sloppy. Didn't look like they really tried that hard. I can weather better than that for the most part. And not just like the dry brushing, which is all essentially digital anyways, but like just the weathering on that. It looks a little bit better over here, less sloppy. It just looks like smudged on. And a lot like the original Mando, you know, kind of pieced together armor. Looks like he's got mostly the same kind of Beskar, which is cool. let's see here. What do we got? Single ball joint from torso down there. That's pretty cool. Neck joint is a rocker. Oh, that's actually got some decent movement. Hold on, look. So he's actually got a hinge or a ball joint at the base. Probably a ball joint. Yep. So it's a double ball joint neck. Look at that. Or is it a disc hinge? That's just a ball joint. Okay. That's fine. He's going to have this big back mount there. He's got a big gouge right there, though no dry brushing in that. He's got a kind of fringy or torn up skirt, which is nice. Got a, I can't, yeah, it's got a wash to it. It's got a very slight wash, not just shadows. That's cool. Belt is molded probably, no, it's not molded in this color. It's got to be molded in this, and then painted this dark brown, then a different brown, and then another brown. So there's at least 3 browns going on just in this belt. His little pouches with the gold buttons. That's pretty good. And then we get a nice silver buckle there. T-mounted ball joints comes out there, molded in this gray plastic here in the legs, but his butt is actually painted, so that's interesting. Big old thighs, painted blue. Yep. Backs of the legs here, and the inside kind of armor painted dark gray. Big double jointed knee. Not that we'll really ever use that. It's fine. Yeah, not bad. So these are the same thing. It's just for some reason that one's tan, the other one's not. Then we got some brown boots. Very nice. Fairly loose ratchet. Do we have an ankle? Yeah, so we got a foot. We got an ankle rocker. That's good. I like that. Alright. That's pretty good, you know? And decent little things going on here. He's not super tight. I like that. That's good. I assume... Okay, so look at the way the shoulder armor is mounted to give you flexibility. It's actually plugged in here so that when you raise it up, you get clearance. I like that. That's good. That keeps it from popping off, although and it is flexible enough. That's a good thing you did there, Hasbro. I like that. Alright, so let's look at his big old gun, which is ridiculous to say the least. Swivel mount here, soft plastic, power cable, big handle back here, side handle there, big plug there for storage, and you get another handle there that rotates. It's very Gundam-like, to be totally honest. Trigger, no real paint detail on most of it, and then you got some silver and then some heat things there. Not great, if I'm honest. For the backpack, which is also a flight pack. Let's see, do we have a pivot joint here? Nope, the whole thing's just flexible. A lot of weathering, some gunmetal paint, brown paint, silver paint, and molded in the yellow. It's not bad, and then I guess this is like a control plug. Let's see, that's got plugged into something, huh? Oh, that plugs into his other arm. Interesting. Okay, so that is probably a flamethrower then. So, hey, come back here. So hopefully this fits better than normal Mando. Okay, so that's a super tight thing going in there. Oh, we do have the plug there, so that's how this... Oh, yeah, look at that. Cool. I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably have it mounted this way. Let's plug this guy into there. This is a stiffer plastic, so I'm being careful. I assume that's got to go in. Okay, that's as far as it wants to go. So we're calling that done. I assume that that means that's a flamethrower of sorts. Does this pivot? I don't think so. It's molded into the form. Okay. So let's see if we can get him to hold his ridiculously big gun. So I think we want to give him... So he has a trigger hand, which would indicate you probably want to have him hold it by the side or from the back. It's kind of hard, like, because this is a trigger, but that's definitely meant to be a left-hand trigger. So let's see here. You can hold it. No, you can't really hold that handle. That's fine. Alright, so let's go with the handle on the back side then. Just see how this works. If it does at all. Okay, so. And then we can bring... Can he two-hand this thing? Guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, he can two-hand it. It's a little awkward, but he can do it. So he can totally do that. If we got a waist swivel that we can utilize. Oh yeah, look at that. Now I don't know if this hand is actually right. I don't know if he should be holding it a different way, but that gives us a big street sweeping ability. I like that. That's pretty cool. Also gives you that alien vibe. Yeah, where they have their big guns for killing things. That's pretty nice. I can dig that. I can dig that a lot. I don't know if you can one-hand it though. Like, this hand won't really hold this side peg over here in the same manner. And this is definitely meant to be a left-handed plug. Otherwise he'd have to hold it this way. So I guess that's about as good as that's gonna get. Unless you can pull the arms back a little. I mean, this has swivel on it, so you can bring it in a little tighter. Like that. That's pretty good. I can live with that. Yeah. Okay, so there he is again, next to Wally. And I don't really want to get Mando out, so sorry. Okay, fine, I will. Have to be very careful. I don't want to drop the child. So, you know, it shows him being a lot taller. I just happened to put it down where he's looking at him. Like, hey man, what's over there? Hey bro, what's up? Hi. Can I play with your gun? Anyways, so there he is next to normal Mando. Definitely a bigger, beefier boy. And some say that he was technically played by Jon Favreau. I don't know that it's ever been confirmed. The voice actor doesn't seem to be a real person. Stuff like that. So it's possible it was Jon Favreau in there because he's a big, beefy dude in the first place. But guys, if you like this guy, go find him. But because it did come from Nate's Toys and Collectibles on Facebook, go hit him up. Of course, he is a friend, and he's got good prices, and he'll try to take care of you. And obviously, things are delayed a bit, so this one took way longer to get to me than it should have. That's not his fault. That's an industry problem, not him. And so I do have a lot more stuff coming from Nate. Obviously, the Blue Ranger I looked at last time came from Nate as well. So go check him out. Tell him Shoky sent you his way. But I'll see you guys next time. And remember, as always, this is the way.